Alright, today is April 23rd, 2026. Um, okay. The market opens up in about 45 minutes. That's how it works. Okay. In about 45 minutes, the market opens up. I'm a little early. Okay. So let's just look at what we can get, what we can figure out. Let's go to Tesla real quickly. Tesla should have had earnings last night, or after the market closed. Yeah. All right. So earnings are good. Let's go to the week, the day, the 4 hour, three. All right, earnings were good. All right, so market got up, post up, and then came back down. Usually that's what happens. Earnings, good earnings, bam, and then sometimes for some reason it just falls down to the ground. So, and then maybe price will go back up to it, but we'll see what happens after that. All right, anyways, I'm done with that. Just wanted to see what came of that. Let's go to ES. Didn't plan on staying there long with that. Let's look at where ES is. ES is still inside of the 17th candle, which is last week Friday's um, candle. We're inside that Friday candle that made a new high of day. This is the all-time high. You can see that we continue making new high of day from last week, and then now we're inside of that candle the entire time. All right, so we'll make this large. Yesterday I did try to take a short. It was two shorts, but we kept getting stopped around 50. Fuck is going on here? Do we have earnings? Not earnings. Do we have a news that just came up? 8:30. That's kind of late. Did just report? Oh, nope. Don't know what's going on. Alright, not sure what's going on. Well, I'm gonna just take this and zoom out anyways. So yesterday I was trying to get short, but I kept getting stopped out. Then we kind of did this here, and then bam, there goes the trade idea I was looking for. I guess after the market closed, way after the market closed, after it's getting everybody stopped out here. I'm gonna clear all of this. We should have yep, a level down here. Don't know if I trust this enough to say, hey, we got a level. Just feels weird. 1 hour. Minutes. Okay. So we'll probably keep an eye on this. It's probably had something right here. Probably was something right in here that we could have used. Let me clear all of this out. Right, this long wick is saying, yo, check me the fuck out. Let's go to 4 hour first. Like, that's probably where should have been looking for that, right? This 4 hour one is very weird, right? This long wick. How can we find this out of it, right? This area right here, right? this general area right here. Bow. All right. Fuck can we find inside of that? That's a good freaking question. All right. I'll look into this area right here. What can we find in that? All right, that's what we want to look into. Let's go to the back to that. Then also this one here, nice 1 minute level, 1 hour level. What can we find in that? All right. Bam. All right. We got 30 minutes. Really sticks out on 30. We drag it right here. All right. Let's clear all of this out. Clear. Clear. All of this can go. All right. Got a new high here. Alright, what can we find in these levels? 15. Let's go to the 15. Let's go narrow it down. Okay, so we got that there, right? Okay, so it's just like that. Okay. Bam, bam. 5 minutes. Very sloppy. Alright, not really liking any of these, but the 1 minute is probably the only one I can probably run with. Alright, we have that, right? Let's go to this here. First, this one. Alright, what can we find in there? Alright, no, that's not how we look at it. Like that is how we look at it, okay? So first, this one. Alright, see that, okay. We got this potential area to come back to, but there's not above that, right? So we did come back to it though. You see how we bounced out of that? Alright, let's go to the 50. Oh yeah. Alright, so right there. Alright, came close to it. Damn, never really got a chance to bounce out of it. Alright. Alright, so let's go to the 25. Right here. Definitely right here. High interest. I'm gonna definitely look at this area here. Nothing here for this bounce, but yo, look at this shit. Let's go to the 50. The 50 is a higher time frame. The 50 really stands out. That stands out as far as the 4-hour level goes. I'm gonna mark it. This is the 4-hour 50 tick. Alright. We'll come back to this in a bit. So we see that the 25 definitely is like, yo, sell, no buy, sell, can't commit, price came close to it and bounce. Nothing here yet. Gonna keep an eye on this. Let's go to the 20. Still like a lot of volume. This right here, yeah, definitely keep an eye on this. Alright, we're done with this part. I'm gonna remove these. Remove this. Still looking for what make you move, right? We had bam, push, consolidate, push, right? That wick came back to the consolidation right here. This bam, right? Right into the sell. Okay, let's do 10 tick chart. See if there's anything. No, 15 first. Anything that sticks out. waiting. Okay. Shit not gonna load. Alright, let's do that first. Alright, okay. Yeah, look at that. Volume, 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 volume. Yeah. Alright. Definitely could have been like, yo. There we go. The holes. Interesting. Alright. Bam. Let's go back to the 15. Let's take away 3. It's just not loading. Let's go back to 10. We're not going to hold our breath with it. Alright, we know 10 works. So now that we got 10 works, this is pretty good. The price come back to it. Alright. And then do we get volume? Yes, we got volume here. Buy this one. 3. Bam. Bam. I'm gonna aim for somewhere around. Actually, I would aim for this here. No. Here. Going in regular run, so 2 contracts. So 2 contracts. Aim for this. Let's come all the way back down. So 2 contracts, that's pretty much, that's good. You don't need all of that. 2 contracts, risking, what, 3? No, first exit should be right here. 20 times 3. So 100 times 20 is that's $2,000, right? My math is not that far off, is it? 50 times 2 times 20, $2,000, right? That's, I would have been happy with that. But don't aim for that. No, maybe here, but this one here is the last cell that we couldn't get out of. Aim for that. That price still is thing. No, about. Let's wait. Right, definitely could have exited right about here. I'd have been happy with that. What does it look like in a regular chart? Exit being about this. Price came back down to this again. Back to this part, because this is just this. Consolidate, move up, down, push, consolidate, move up, down. Alright, so I like this. If you missed it, consolidate, it goes here. Push, come back to that. Came back with volume. Volume, outward. Let's go. Alright. But where do we go to? Probably something a lot higher than this, because we don't have anything to really stop it. All right, so yeah, so consolidate, drop, consolidate, move out. What does that look like on a line chart? A line chart, what we get? Pop, 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 bow. What does that look like? All right, consolidate. All right, we got this nice little move here. Boom. All right, kind of like this. All right, let's go to the 20. All right, move, bow, consolidate, move, bow. Now see, that was just move. We don't really get that consolidate, but that right here, this right here will probably be an area. Consolidate, drop, probably came back to this area. All right, but on that 10, it looks like nice. Drop, move. No. Anyways, let's get back to our regular charts. Okay, nice little buy right here. Bow. All right, guys, let's go. All right, just wait. All right. So now are these here. We'll keep an eye on those, but right now we're really just facing the extremes. Let's go through these over here. See if we got anything to help. Alright, looking at that, nothing. I'm gonna mark this. Alright, price came back to the high. And the low was where? I don't know. We'll figure it out in a bit. Alright, it's so ugly. The low is probably somewhere around here. It's so ugly. It's ugly. It's horrible. Well, I told you it was gonna explode in one direction or the other, right? We exploded down. Keep an eye on that. So this is gonna be the 25 tick chart. Nice consolidation on the 20 tick chart. On 25, did we go back with volume? Yes. Bow. Exit. Boom. Boom. Got the volume. Come out. Not this one. This one set up. This one out. Enter here. That. Alright. And probably aim for whatever we can. This is good. Probably just track that. Alright. Maybe if we didn't end up getting, I wanted this to break actually. Then you can start tracking it. 20 tick, 20 points is good right there. Alright. Alright, so what's that? Zoom out. This is kind of like what we're working with. Let's go and put the high and the low. Low being somewhere around here. Right, there's a low. Yeah, very ugly chart. I don't even want to look at this other crap. Oh, settlement price way up there. And I can stay where how it is. I thought I can put like, yeah, that's settled up there. Guess it did. Alright. Let's go to NQ. Alright, so let's remove all of these. Get highs up here. Okay. take this one though, and then I'm gonna put it here. Then I'm gonna remove this one. Then I'm gonna edit that, make it like that. Actually, I'm gonna reduce the transparency on this. All right. Okay. All right, we're gonna look into that. Basically on just this, hopefully. And we're not gonna hold our breath, but we know that. You can see that right about here is where price really just, which is the weekly high level. Price really just fighting. We got this going on here. All right. Let's add the low also. Let's add the low. All right, we got a daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay. We're gonna mark the high, and then we're gonna call it here after adding settlement price. Man, this is tough, man. Trading is not fucking easy. If you have a fucking clear set of mind. If your mind is not clear, it's just not. Like sometimes I just wonder what the fuck am I doing? How you doing? Alright, see setups that I'm not supposed to like really be there, trying to create a plan, trying to create a lot of stuff. It's just stuff for the week, man. Alright. VIX. Mark the high, mark the low, probably call it there. Low is down here. The high is like right here, ain't it? Kind of holding the high. I'm basically done. Look at that. Finishing early today. Alright, because I started early. Gonna add the news to see what we got from the news. See if there's anything that I need to work on or focus on as far as the news goes. Alright, we got 8:30 and 9:45. What is that one is showing? The 8:31 is good, and 9:45 just to mention. And this shit just not loading. There it is. Okay. Kind of find where it's at. Clear that. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go to that ES. Let's add the news. We're gonna take this one here. Oh, this is also news where it came to when the market historical. I'm gonna just take it anyways. At 9:45 news today. Today's the 23rd. And then we also got 8:30 news that came out, which I don't think it did much. But we're gonna mark it anyways. We'll just take this one, make this one a 4, and then pop, 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 pop. Alright, kind of like in that zone right here. Not really much for me to really work with. I kind of like, boom, consolidate, move away. That right here. Nice wick. Area to come down to. Area price came down to. Price came down again. Right, aiming for the top. I love this here. Let's take a picture of this. So this happened not once but twice. Boom, consolidate, move, come back to the consolidation. Let's actually do it like this. All right, I want it to be clean. I don't want anything obstructing my view. Look at that. Oh, I was about to just close it out. All right, with that, I'm done.